Greetings to everyone. This is your host Ash Khan, and you are watching Consumer Pakistan News Channel. In today's bulletin,
Saudi Arabia bans entries from Pakistan and 20 other countries. In an effort to control the spread of the COVID-19, the Saudi Arabian authorities have suspended the entry of people from 20 countries including Pakistan. The ban is the second within 6 weeks and comes days after Riyadh pushed back plans for completely reopening its borders to mid-May. According to the state-owned Saudi press agency, the ban applies to non-Saudis from Argentina, Brazil, Egypt, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Lebanon, Pakistan, Portugal, South Africa, Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, the UAE, the UK, and the US. Citing sources from the Interior Ministry, the agency said the ban, which is temporary, will be implemented on 3rd February, but gave no indication of its duration. However, the national flag carrier will continue flights to bring Pakistani nationals stranded in Saudi Arabia back to Pakistan. 40 new public transport buses to be rolled out in Karachi. The Sindh Ministry of Transport has revealed that it will roll out 40 new buses in Karachi this month. According to a media report, sources within the Ministry of Transport stated that the buses will be operated under the private sector. Naveed Khan, the owner of a private transportation company, said that there would be two routes from Shah Faisal Avenue to Korangi and Daud Chaurangi to Tower. He added that the buses would continue on their daily routes and schedules even if they are empty. He further stated that the number of buses and routes would be gradually increased soon. Promising times seem to be ahead for the public transport sector of Karachi, with several new public transport projects on the horizon, such as the Orange Line and Green Line metro projects, the Circular Railway project, and this new private sector project of 40 buses. UK passengers NHS certificates no longer acceptable. It has been announced by Pakistan International Airline that the British National Health Services certificate will not be acceptable anymore and that travellers to Pakistan must undergo COVID-19 tests again. According to a spokesperson for the national airline, taking the private test has been made mandatory for travellers. Meanwhile, the Civil Aviation Authority has decided to extend the imposition of its travel restrictions on the Category C countries until 28 February. Travelers from Category A countries are not required to take the COVID-19 PCR test, and travelers from the Category B countries must undergo the test 72 hours prior to the commencement of their flights. Travelers from the Category C countries will be allowed to enter Pakistan only if they comply with the guidelines issued by the NCOC. COVID-19 vaccine doses to be stored at high security facilities. It has been decided by the National Command and Operations Center to store the COVID-19 vaccine doses at high security facilities in order to protect them from possible theft and terrorist attacks. These high security facilities have multi-layered arrangements including CCTV cameras, armed sanitaries, and quick reaction forces. According to a notification from the NCOC, around 500,000 doses of China's Sinopharm's COVID-19 vaccine reached Pakistan, allowing the authorities to launch a nationwide vaccination campaign. These doses were stored at the high security facilities and 70,000 doses each have been distributed to all provinces, said the NCOC statement. All batches of the vaccine were transported along with armed escort of police, rangers, FC and army. All transportation of vaccine doses in the future will take in the same way. NCOC's decision to store the COVID-19 vaccine at secret facilities comes after Interpol issued a global alert warning governments against falsification, theft, and illegal advertising of COVID-19 vaccine. Sindh changes SSC and HSSC exam pattern. The government of Sindh has reduced the duration of the SSC and HSSC examination from 3 hours to 2 hours for the academic year 2020-2021. Saeed Ghani, the provincial minister for education, announced that the duration of the examinations has been reduced because of the pandemic and that the pattern of the examinations have also been changed accordingly. Half of the question paper will be based on MCQs, while the rest of it will comprise subjective questions, 30% long questions and 20% short questions, he said, adding that model question papers according to the new pattern will be issued soon. The minister also announced that the revised schedule for the examination, saying that the SSC examinations will be conducted from 1st July to 15th of July and the intermediate examinations will be held between 28th of July and 16th August.
Thank you for watching Consumer Pakistan News Channel. This is I, Ash Khan. See you in the next bulletin. Until then, take care and goodbye.